Senior Moments, sponsored by the Empowering Seniors Group on News Talk KVNU, 102 FM and 610 AM.
Good morning. This is the Senior Moments Show. I'm your host, Sid Roeder, and we've got a fun guest today. His name is Scott Boer. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning.
It's good to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Let me talk about our sponsor really quick before we start this radio show and get to know you better. Our sponsor is the Empowering Seniors Group, which is a group of professionals that has dedicated their time and effort to provide information to seniors, their family members, and caretakers, all those wonderful people that listen to us every Saturday. If you'd like to learn more about the Empowering Seniors Group, you can do so online at empoweringseniors.info, or you can email us at empoweringseniors.cv@gmail.com, and the CV stands for Cache Valley. And lastly, if you have any suggestions for the show, anyone you would like to see us invite, you can reach me personally at 435-512-6406. Well, Scott, let's get into it. Let's maybe have our listeners meet you. Would you just introduce yourself, tell us what you do and why you do it?
Yeah, my name is Scott Boer. I'm a licensed massage therapist. I recently moved back to Cache Valley in the last 6 months. I've been a therapist for over 12 years. Originally, most of my adult career has been in Salt Lake City, but I'm happy to be in Cache Valley and do body work for everybody. I work for Lotus Collective and Massage. We're located at 66 North Main Street, Suite 101. You can reach us at 435-213-9058.
Great. And how? Tell me a little bit how you got into massage therapy. Why was that something that drove you?
I went to Utah State back in, a while ago. And I was working after I moved to Salt Lake, after school, I worked at a place called the Dental Spa. And their philosophy was incorporating spa treatments to their clients so that people to help reduce anxiety. And that's how I kind of got interested in it and started in it. And then I looked into massage school.
Perfect.
Yep.
So, let me see. Let's start a little bit simple. Why is massage therapy especially beneficial for seniors compared to the younger population?
That's a great question. As we age, the body naturally goes through several changes. Circulation slows down, joints stiffen, muscle mass decreases, and the nervous system can become both sensitive to stress. Massage therapy directly addresses all of those issues. It's not just about relaxation. It's about function, reducing pain, improving overall quality of life.
So tell me a little bit about how it improves circulation. I'm curious.
So it's when you do massage, when massage is performed on the body, circulation, blood is moved back to the heart. Sometimes, like when the body gets older, when it becomes less active, circulation is impaired because of tight fascia, or because fascia becomes thicker, or because there's like some kind of dysfunction happening because of an impingement somewhere, or some kind of injury, and that those chronic injuries can become long-term, can become harder for the body to have circulation move back to the heart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm a little curious. Hearing you talk sounds like you're very involved in finding causes in people's bodies for certain things. How is your first visit? Do you always do a full body massage to kind of investigate what goes on with people?
Not always. I feel like when a client comes in, the first thing will happen is we'll do an interview. We'll find out where they're feeling it, where their tension is, if they're having any kind of pain. A full body is always great for clients. We can also do more specific work where, like a full body, like a 60-minute would be addressing those places where they're feeling that pain and tension. I feel like a 90 minutes is probably the the sweet spot. You can do a full body. You can address like the upper body, lower body, and but yeah.
And another question there for you. Do you have a frequency that you recommend, or is that very individual? If somebody has an issue, do you have kind of an idea how many times people should come back? Or especially talking about seniors, would it be wiser to be on a, I don't know, bi-weekly schedule? Is there anything like that?
I mean, if you can do a bi-weekly schedule, of course, that's great for anybody. I think that's not always easy for everyone. I feel like once a month, every 2 weeks is great. It depends on your repetitive patterns, throughout the day. If you have holding patterns, if you're like, if you're depends on your activity throughout the day. So if you're an active person, probably not as much. But if you're not, maybe biweekly would be good, just to help release, that kind of forward hip flexion that happens in the hips. If you're sitting down a lot, to help lengthen the body back out. But yeah, I think 2 weeks would be great.
So maybe before we get to our first break, let's address pain a little bit, because pain is an issue with older adults. How does massage help with chronic pain?
Pain management is one of the biggest reasons seniors seek massage. Conditions like arthritis, lower back pain, and neck stiffness are very common. Massage works in a few ways. It reduces muscle tension, improves joint mobility, and also affects the nervous system by essentially turning down pain signals. There's something called the gate control theory, where stimulation from touch can actually block or reduce the perception of pain.
That sounds fabulous. Well, we're coming up on our first break here. That all makes wonderful sense. Maybe we'll lead out with your contact information at this point, Scott.
Once again, you can reach us on the website at lotusluxurycollective.com. And the phone number is 435-213-9058.
And for another quick question, for a first visit, what do you recommend for a first visit time-wise?
I would say 60 minutes. Yeah.
60 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay,
Absolutely.
Sounds great. Well, thank you. This is the Senior Moment Show. Let me again mention our sponsor, which is the Empowering Seniors Group. If you'd like to learn more about the Empowering Seniors, you can do so online at empoweringseniors.info. You can email us at empoweringseniorscv@gmail.com, and the CV stands for Cache Valley. Again, this is the Senior Moment Show. We're at our first break, so we hope you stay tuned, because we'll be right back.
Did you know 1 in 3 people will visit a nursing home? Did you know that once there, they will stay there for an average of 3 years? Did you also know there are insurance options that can help cover this experience? Hi, I'm Tracy Ferris with Blue Water Health Insurance. It's not cheap to stay in a full-fledged nursing home. Long-term care insurance can help you or a loved one get the care they need and deserve. If you wait until you need it, you may be too late. Give me a call at 435-890-8155.
Are you tired of feeling unwell and not knowing why? At Next Level Health and Wellness, we hear you. We specialize in uncovering the root causes of your discomfort, whether it's gut health, hormone imbalances, or emotional and mental blocks. With personalized plans, advanced lab testing, and evidence-based holistic nutrition practices, we guide you toward lasting health and wholeness. Awaken your healing potential with a team that listens, understands, and supports you wherever you are. Visit nextlevelhw.com to start your journey to feeling better today.
Getting around your home should be easy and safe. At RT Med Mobile, they provide wheelchairs, stair lifts, ramps, and electric lift chairs to help seniors maintain independence and comfort. Their friendly team offers free in-home consultations to find the perfect solution for you or your loved one. Locally owned and here to help, call 435-260-6171 today. RT Med Mobile, because your mobility matters.
Picture this. Your family's locked in court, fighting over your home and your assets because there was no plan. Don't let probate decide your future. I'm attorney Justin Wall with Wall Estate Solutions. Stay in control with wills, trusts, and smart planning that keeps your family out of court and your wishes protected. Get peace of mind today. Visit wallestate.law or call 435-294-0346. That's 435-294-0346. Your legacy, your plan.
Need a helping hand? The Bear River Association of Governments, also known as BRAG, is here for you.
They assist seniors with in-home services, provide utility bill relief through the HEAT program, and offer rental assistance to keep you housed.
Need help with tax prep? Their experts ensure you get the refund you deserve. And for veterans, they're here to connect you with the benefits you've earned.
BRAG is your local resource for a stronger today and a more secure future. Call today or visit brag.utah.gov.
And welcome back. This is the Senior Moment Show. I'm your host, Sid Roeder, visiting today with Scott Boer. He is with Lotus Collective and Massage, and we've been talking about things concerning massage. We've talked a little bit about chronic pain relief, and Scott, you were mentioning about turning down those pain signals. So basically what you're telling me is it's both physical and neurological.
Right. It's a dual effect, mechanical and neurological. That's why it can be so effective without needing medication.
Okay. And what about flexibility and movement? I know that's a big issue for a lot of seniors, is that they feel they lose their flexibility. How can you help with that?
I think that's big for seniors and a lot of people. As we age, connective tissue becomes less elastic and joints produce less lubrication. Massage helps maintain and even improve range of motion. We often combine massage with gentle stretching of myofascial techniques to keep tissue mobile.
That sounds great, yeah. And so flexibility and movement, you can help with that. Obviously, independence is a huge factor in quality of life.
Yeah, it really is. Maintaining mobility is one of the key factors in helping seniors stay independent longer.
Okay. And then when we talked before the show, we talked a little bit about an outline, and there is what you sound like somebody who has a very holistic approach to health here. And let's talk a little bit about mental health here.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like massage itself is a holistic and homeopathic approach to self-care. I think it's empowering for people to take that kind of health to their own hands. And I think that helps with your mental health, just so that you know that you have more control than what you thought what you did or what you have. So I think it plays a very significant role. Massage activates the parasympathetic nervous system, what we call the rest and digest state. This lowers stress hormones like cortisol and increases feel-good chemicals like serotonin and dopamine. For seniors who may experience loneliness, anxiety, or even depression, this can be incredibly therapeutic.
Mm-hmm. And do you feel that your therapy also helps with sleep and insomnia?
Oh, absolutely. Massage can help regulate sleep patterns by calming the nervous system and supporting melatonin production. Many clients report deeper, more restorative sleep after sessions, and better sleep impacts everything: mood, cognitive, immune function. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I can speak for that. That's all. It almost sounds like massage therapy can be the key to so many things, and maybe a collaboration between other medical specializations. Let's maybe talk a little bit about, you've talked about immune function. How does massage actually support the immune system?
Yeah, particularly through the lymphatic system, gentle massage techniques can help move lymph manually, help move lymph fluid, which carries waste products out of the body and supports immune response. This is especially helpful for seniors who have sluggish lymphatic flow or mild swelling.
Mm. Do I recall that that's a very specialized thing? Because I remember I've asked other massage therapists in the Valley if they can do lymph drainage, and I've heard an adamant no there. What's the kind of education that goes into being able to do that?
I think most massage therapists learn lymphatic drainage at school, like when they're getting their degree. And there is also, of course, there's extra certifications and training. But it's something that I've done quite a bit, and I feel like it's very, very, very beneficial. Yeah.
Yeah. And another thing that I'm reading in my notes here is, and this kind of ties into some previous guests we've had here with preventing falls. How can massage therapy prevent falls?
Yeah, indirectly, yes. Massage improves body awareness, muscle function, and posture. When those improve, the balance tends to improve as well. Since falls are one of the leading causes of injury in older adults, anything that enhances stability is extremely valuable.
That's perfect, yeah. So are there any special considerations that you're taking into consideration when working with seniors?
Yeah, I think that massage is relatively new to older adults. I think just creating that professional safe space is the key. I think when it comes to, I think when you have to adjust, you have to adjust your approach. I think pressure is typically lighter because the skin is thinner and more fragile. You also need to be aware of conditions like osteoporosis, medications like blood thinners, and issues like neuropathy. Sessions may be shorter if they can't handle it, and around 30 to 45 minutes, and communication is the key. Yep. Okay. Comfort and safety always comes first.
So it really sounds that it's not a one-size-fits-all approach.
Absolutely not, no.
So how if someone has like an older parent or grandparent, how would you tell people to introduce massage therapy as an option to them?
Look for a licensed massage therapist with experience working with seniors, or working with who's had some experience working with all types of body types. I think collective, we have over 50 years of experience with all of our therapists, so we're more than adequate of helping anybody who wants to come in.
Yeah, let's maybe lead back to contact information here, because if someone is interested in talking to you and maybe figuring out a plan to help them get better, how's a good way to contact you?
Like I said, you can reach us at the website is lotusluxurycollective.com. The phone number is 435-213-9058. We're located at 664 North Main Street, Suite 101.
Okay, and maybe one last question before we get into the break. So how do you approach it if, like, for example, if I came to you, I have several physical issues on my right foot and in my neck. Can you work on several things at the same time?
We can always customize it to what you want. But I think the best thing to do is just come up with a game plan, interview you, figure out what's appropriate for you, and go from there. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you, Scott. We are at our second break now. Again, this is Sid Roeder. I'm your host, visiting with Scott Boer with Lotus Collective and Massage, and we are going to take a short break again. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
You have a lot of options when it comes to buying or selling a home. Do you list it online, sell it yourself, or do you have a realtor help? It's a major financial and emotional decision. A realtor is the liaison between buyers and sellers and really helps you navigate complex contracts, deadlines, and disclosures.
Hi, this is Sid Roeder with Achievement Realty. I work for you to get the best outcome for your situation. Let me earn your trust with a free consultation and a free market analysis. Call me today at 512-6406. Then list it, sell it, and move on.
It's tough knowing how to care for an aging parent. Mom has always been there for me, but now I need to be there for her. When we found out she needed surgery, I wondered how I could attend to her needs and still be mom to my kids. I was so relieved to learn about transitional rehab at Maple Springs in North Logan. From the nurses to the physical therapists, it was like their whole staff was focused on helping Mom get better. Maple Springs in North Logan was an answer to my prayers.
Learn more at maplespringsnorthlogan.com or call 753-9400.
This is Oliver with Cache Valley Pharmacy. We're working with Cache Valley's own Focus Pharmacology and CacheMedical.org to help you lose weight the right way with supplements that support your weight loss journey and easy telehealth appointments from the comfort of your own home. When you think weight loss, think Cache Valley Pharmacy, your partner for a healthier, more confident you. Visit us at CacheValleyPharmacy.com or go to CacheMedical.org to start your weight loss journey today.
Hi, this is Bruce with Comfort Care. One of the ways we help loved ones stay in their home is by assisting with daily tasks. These may include bathing, meal preparation, medication reminders, and housekeeping. We even help with shopping, transportation, and errands. Most of all, we offer a trusted level of care. Let us help you live your best life possible with Comfort Care. This is Bruce, and you can call me at 754-7676. Comfort Care, 754-7676.
Welcome back. This is the Senior Moments Show. I'm your host, Sid Roeder, visiting today with Scott Boer. He is with Lotus Collective and Massage, a massage therapist. We've learned a lot, and during this last break, our producer made me aware that maybe I didn't ask specific enough questions on some of the terminology. You were talking about, what's it called, myofascia?
Yeah, myofascial work. Yeah, it involves the fascia that's throughout our entire bodies. It's a fibrous connective tissue that surrounds our organs, our muscles, everything that we're made out of. Yeah.
So where does, I mean, some of the terms most people know from massage is deep tissue massage. Right. Is that what you're talking about?
I'm not. No, it's okay. Myofascial work's a little bit lighter. It's a slower approach where you're letting the muscles and the fascia relax so you can receive the work. Deeper tissue is a little more aggressive and a little bit deeper, but it's still effective. But for those that are very sensitive to touch or just new to body work, myofascial work is, very beneficial. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you. And maybe one thing I always like to ask our guests is if there's any fun stories that you're able to share. I know you are not allowed to share names, but maybe you can share a little bit where you've helped people.
We're always working with people of all ages. Right now, I've got a couple clients that I see quite frequently. One of them's amazing. She needs work through her feet or through her hips, and through a few sessions, we've already improved her quality of life, just her being able to walk. We started with her feet and her hips, and just letting her body lengthen out because she's a little bit older, but she has seen amazing results and improved her quality of sleep, like we talked about, her activity throughout the day, and then just her ability just to be self-reliant and to be able to walk and to move and enjoy life as like she should. Yeah.
Do you find that people often, I mean, I'm finding myself as I'm aging that I am looking for my own healthcare providers and combining, like, for example, massage therapy with physical therapy and other things. Do you find that people are becoming more aware and combining those things?
Yeah, absolutely. I find a lot of people are always trying to find a more holistic and homeopathic approach, and working with like chiropractors, physical therapy, just because I feel like massage therapy is such a great way to start that journey. I mean, it's a way to help the body relax so you can receive work through other people's profession. Yeah, I do.
Great. And if somebody comes in and is looking for recommendations, do you have people that you recommend that you work with typically?
We're fairly new. I don't have names right off the bat. We've worked with a couple different people, but we're definitely open to it. Lotus Collective is all about, working with the community here in Cache Valley. We're more than happy to collaborate with any other holistic or homeopathic approaches, and
Perfect. Are there any other stories that you can share? You were mentioning a second patient that you're working with currently.
There is another client of mine that has some sciatica symptoms. They were happening through the lower back, so releasing the hips and the psoas and helping that hip flexion kind of lengthen and reduce has been great for her. It hasn't exactly healed everything because sometimes it doesn't, but it's helped improve that pain management, which I think is huge sometimes without a bunch of medications or surgeries.
Yeah, I think we all would love to avoid surgeries if possible. So, Scott, before we wrap up, what would you say is the biggest takeaway?
I feel like massage therapy is not a luxury for seniors. It's a valuable tool for maintaining health, function, and emotional well-being. It supports the body, calms the mind, and improves overall quality of life in a very holistic way.
Yeah, I can definitely second that. Sadly, the end of our show is creeping up in about a minute and a half. Is there anything that comes to your mind, Scott, that I didn't ask you that you think our listeners should know?
There's probably a lot that I would like to share, but no, I think we covered quite a bit of information right now. Yep.
Okay, then let's maybe get into your contact information again, and if people have questions, they can get to you directly.
Okay, my name is Scott Brewer. I'm at Lotus Collective and Massage. The website is lotusluxurycollective.com. Our phone number is 435-213-9058.
Thanks so much for coming in, Scott. It's definitely been enlightening, and I like your holistic approach. Because we have a little bit of time left, I'm going to talk about our sponsor one more time. Again, we are sponsored by the Empowering Seniors Group, which is a group of professionals that has dedicated their time and effort to provide information to seniors, their family members, caretakers, and all the great people that listen to us every Saturday. If you'd like to learn more about the Empowering Seniors Group, you can do so online at empoweringseniors.info, or you can email us at empoweringseniorscv@gmail.com, and the CV stands for Cache Valley. And again, lastly, if you'd like to contact me personally, my number is 435-512-6406. We're at the end of our show, and for all our listeners, we hope you tune in again next week.